Hi, this is Daphne from Spartan Spark, and this is the next in our business tip series. So, after you choosing your business name, you need a logo. So, here's three quick tips. So, some of the websites that you can use for choosing a logo would be Fiverr.com. So, Fiverr is this really neat website where people offer things for $5 and above. So, when you're looking for a logo, you might just type in logo here, logo designs, and you're going to get a whole bunch of people who are offering logos for starting at $5. So you kind of get what you pay for. With it's kind of a hit or miss. You might get order a few different ones and then find an artist that you like, but just look through people's portfolios and check their ratings, their rankings. So if I'm looking at this one, I'm just going to scroll down. They've had 18,000 buyers. They've got 185 NQ, so you might want to ask how long they take. It says 3 days on average and 4.7. And what I usually do, you read about what the gig's about, but in the at the bottom here is you check out the negative reviews and see if you're okay with what they're saying here. And the other thing is with Fiverr, there's a whole bunch of different upgrades. So if you want the source file, you got to pay more. If you want revisions, and there's different, each person is going to offer their own design. So that's kind of trial and error. And that's the great thing about working with Spartan Spark is that we've already done a lot of trial and error with all the designers that we use. And so that's the tricky thing about being an entrepreneur and not a marketing company who's already got contacts with people who are experts and tried a whole bunch of different things. But this is a way to go about it. So between five, I'd say, and maybe $100 Canadian. So between five US and $60 to $70 US is what you would get on Fiverr for a pretty good logo. It's a good place to start because your business is going to go through several iterations. And when you're first starting out, you want to have something basic, something good looking, but not spend a ton of money because you don't really know where it's going to go. So that's Fiverr with two R's. The next one you want to check out is Upwork. So that's a different way to get freelancers to do something for you. So Upwork is a combination of Elance and Odesk. So they were two platforms that offered the ability to hire freelancers. So they've combined into Upwork. It's pretty new. People will transition into it in the last couple of months. It works pretty well. You just go and look for graphic designers. And on this, the way that this one works is you post a job, and then all these freelancers send you like a cover letter and some samples of their work. So you kind of have to filter through. So it's a little bit time consuming to filter through all the things that come at you. So it's almost like putting out a job posting in a newspaper or online, and then all these people get back to you. But here, these people are subscribing to do work for anybody who wants it. So it's a really fast way to get a bunch of freelancers to send you their briefs or their, why they're a good fit for you. But again, you have to go through all the work of choosing the right designer. The next step, so in this realm, you can go from $100 to $500 and up. It's all kind of all over the place, just depending on who you choose to work with. The next step up is to go with something like 99 Designs. So this is called crowdsourcing, and again, this is where a whole bunch of people submit a logo design and you pick your favorite. So logo and website or brand identity. And so what happens here is that you get somebody who kind of designs a business card for you or a logo and business card, and there's actually maybe like 50 people who design a logo. So on this one, you're not looking at their resumes, you're actually looking at logos. So this is a really neat place to do that. And there's lots of different ways to do it. The best way is for you to go and find logos that you like on the platform that you're using. So on 99 Designs, and tell those artists that you'd like them to work on your project. So that's the best way to go about this one. And just like it says here, this one's about 669 US and up is where you're going to start. And so this one's better for if, a little bit more of a established business and somebody who's maybe doing a logo redesign. When it comes to crowdsourcing, what you can do is you can Google crowdsource logo, and you can see that there's 48-hour logo, 99 designs, design crowd. So there's a whole bunch of different companies that you can use for crowdsourcing. And once you've got your logo, you can go get some business cards and put it all over your social media. What's important to remember, no matter what way you choose to get a logo done, is that your logo is your brand, and you want to make sure that it reflects your company and what you stand for. So you don't want to have like a budget company with like this really fancy logo, and vice versa. If you're all talking about quality and some kind of high-end product, you don't want to have a cheap looking logo. And that's where you can hire a marketing expert to do the strategy for you, or to get your logo done, because a marketing company like Spartan Spark knows already has great designers as part of their team, and can get everything going for you in a way that works well for your business. And that's a bit of a challenge for an entrepreneur or any company, is getting around the idea that your logo represents everything you do. You want it plastered everywhere on shirts, if you're going to do billboards. So it's a really big deal, and you want to get it right from the start.